He was like, man, send me 100 and I got you. I nigga send me 4 beats. Podcast ain't gonna be here. I can move this motherfucker.
What's your Instagram page now?
King I Self 7.
You said King what?
King I Self 7. The number 7. No underscore, no space, no this.
King I Self.
Yep.
K-I-N-G-I. That's because the original sample wasn't even that hype, was it?
There was a song.
Yeah.
The Bammer Weed songs, hell yeah. It's very similar. I'm talking about, it's almost dead ass on. Like everybody who's heard it be like, man, that's the Bammer Weed song. I'm like, no, it ain't. Welcome back to the Detroit Talk Your Sugar Honey Icy Podcast. Part stuff, everybody. While I get my camera angle together and shit, I'm over here bugging. But we, you know what I'm saying, we back in full effect. I am your host with the most. I am King. I Self number 777, and I am here with a special guest. You know, my co-host. He's supposed to be here, but he's not. You know, life happens. But you know what I'm saying, more likely he may pop up or he may just be here next week. But we gonna keep the show rocking.
Or next week.
Yeah, because we do this every Tuesday, every Ross Clap Tuesday. But I am here with the local Detroit artist. You know what I'm saying? She got a couple of good joints. I done heard a couple of your shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. You dropped that one video that you posted and shit.
Recently.
I think it was towards the end of last year, I think.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
That shit was hard.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, that shit was very, very hard. But I am here with B.Hood.
What's up, y'all?
What's happening in these streets?
What's good?
Nothing
happened. I really just got off work.
Yeah.
I'm tired of working.
Yeah, me too. You know what I'm saying? I had to paint today. We working on this condo, getting it together. You know what I'm saying? For a family member, getting it right, and then shoot to the crib, get changed up, washed up, cleaned up, shoot my son to work, pick up the wife from work, come back calm. Forgot to feed the dog.
You forgot, man. What?
Damn. I've been gone since like.
It's 7 o'clock.
I've been gone since like motherfucker. I took her to work at 6. Came back. I should have fed him then, but I laid down for a minute. Then I had to take my son to school. Then I had to go to work. Then, like I said, I've been driving ever since.
You know what's crazy though? Sometimes we forget to feed the animals anyway because it'd be a long day.
Yeah, but I try my best not to forget to feed Rocket. Rocket is my dog. He's a dog and he's my dog. That's my homie. He a charity.
I know that nigga's pissed like this nigga ain't feed me.
I know he in that garage tripping right now. I know he is. Like y'all niggas ain't give me no water. Y'all niggas ain't give me no food.
None of that.
Y'all niggas tripping today.
None of that.
Well,
what's up, Mir?
What's been how long you been riding?
What year we in? 2022?
Yeah. On our way to 23?
Man, I want to say 2017.
Okay.
I want to say 2017.
What was your inspiration to start rapping? Or you just always just fuck around?
No, so alright, so when I was younger, it was visitation rights with my mom and dad and stuff. So at my dad's crib, he had like karaoke machine. I just remember a karaoke machine. We had drums. He had bought guitars or whatever. But I guess just for us to really play with for real.
Right.
But the only thing I remember for real, that really got me into it was the karaoke machine that we had. So with that karaoke machine, it had.
That's where you got that love for
Michael Jackson shit on there.
Yeah.
Temptations. All that stuff.
Right.
So it was me and my brother and my cousin. He rapped to his name Young Menace, out of Young Menace. So with the karaoke thing, we rehearsing, knowing the songs and stuff, video doing the songs, and then with him doing the drums and the guitar and stuff, we just playing with him, but we just really bullshitting for real.
Right.
So fast forward into, man, I want to say 10th grade. Had my first summer job.
Okay.
This where I met my nigga AP.
Oh yeah.
That's when I met AP. So when I met AP, the job that we had, the summer job that we had, it's basically like what the jail people do. They was cleaning the freeways, but it was more to that. Like the schools, like the colleges, learn colleges. I mean, not learn colleges. To apply for colleges and learn about the colleges and stuff. So with our van of people, it was full of people that did music.
Okay. So that's
so just getting involved with them, listen to
that's how you sharpen that blade.
But then I started hanging with AP a lot. When AP was already doing shows and all that. And
that's how you sharpen. That's where you got your inspiration and sharpen that blade on that bus going to and from work. Okay. Similar paths to the bike. Like I used to rap back in the day a little bit, or try to rap, shall I say. I was pretty good. I ain't gonna say I was trash and no shit like that. It's just I ain't never really get nothing took off like that.
Okay.
But just being in the hood with the homies and shit, you know what I'm saying? Just started smoking weed, shit. Motherfucker get put on instrumentals, shit. And they get to rhyming. I used to tell them, man, like, could y'all please change the beats, though? Because all they used to play was motherfucking No Limit songs. It's like, man, I didn't like No Limit. I respected Master P Hustle. I respected him as a CEO. I really did. I just didn't like their music. You know what I'm saying?
Not beats either, just music.
I just didn't like their music because I couldn't relate to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, beats be fire, but me, I'm more into lyrics than the beat. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? I'm more what you saying. Okay. I want to hear wordplay. I want to hear something crazy. Okay. The beat only adds to it. You know what I'm saying? For me. But, hey, I just got to ride with them cats and shit like that. And then I picked up the pen and started writing. And then when I used to tell niggas, like, I wrote this, and then spit that, they'd be like, man, that shit hard as hell. And I'd be like, for real? I'd be like, to me, it was just like, around. No, I don't want to necessarily say bullshitting around. It just wouldn't, I guess it wouldn't hit me like it was hitting them. Okay. Either that or they was just lying to kick it. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers ain't, only had two motherfuckers telling me, like, nah, go rewrite that shit. Like, what you saying it's good what you saying, but rewrite that shit or change the delivery on it. You know what I'm saying? And that was my Uncle Arthur. Okay. My Uncle Arthur, he used to get me together. He's like, man, you a motherfucking rap monster, right? Because he used to take me places and I battled a couple of cats. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I used to hate battling. I don't like battling like that because it's, for me, it was always off the top freestyle because he never gave me no prep time. So I couldn't go right off for a nigga or go get some research and learn about a nigga and then write like they do today and shit. So it was always off the top. But that sharpened my blade. You know what I'm saying? They were rhyming with Deuce the God, sharpened my blade because we be down there in the basement listening to the same beat for 4-5 hours straight. Like, you ain't got no other beats, my nigga. Like, he got the same beat on loop for hours. And we just down there freestyling, spitting to it. And then next thing you know, niggas just start, one by one, niggas start going in the booth. And then they got a track laid. It's like,
on that beat?
Yup, on that beat.
That y'all was on for 4-5 hours?
Yup, just sitting there freestyling off of, trying to figure out a message and shit because you know what I'm saying. We from a different era.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying. Like when P told me that you wanted to come on, I was like, hell yeah, because she from a different era of hip hop. So we can really, you know what I'm saying, decipher the difference between your era and my era. You know what I'm saying? Because your era is really all about the beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you just got the hardest beat that you can find, it don't matter what you say on that bitch. If you have the beat right, that bitch gonna hit. And I'm like, for our generation, we like, no, you gotta put some work on that
shit.
You
gotta think about it too. It's still artists out here that really are artists where they care about the lyrics too, but the beat gotta flow with it.
Yeah, and then
so it's kind of comparison a little bit.
Yeah,
but only a percentage of.
And then I learned something new, like recently new, like I forgot what interview it was. But Lil Wayne was doing a little interview and he was saying like in the beginning he had that wordplay shit, but everybody else on Cash Money was talking that Southern whatever the fuck they was going on type shit, and he was so much different from them. And he like Baby and them and be like, yeah, that's cool, but when Juvie and them spit something, they jumping out they seat and all that type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, certain motherfuckers want to know what you're saying, and certain motherfuckers want to hear what you're saying with wordplay as well. You know what I'm saying? There's so many layers to hip hop.
So would you say you're really kind of disappointed in our generation of music? How it's going?
My only disappointment is there's no real creativity.
Okay.
It's a lot of y'all sound the same. Mm-hmm. Y'all use the same cadences. Mm-hmm. Y'all damn near using the same samples. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's nothing that's really putting y'all different from one another. Like, why everybody got to put Baby in their name? Like, so many babies. There's Little Baby, the Baby.
How many you think it is in total?
At least 25.
Hell no. You think?
That's like that's a little no.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, god damn, Blueface Baby. It's like, what the fuck?
But you said back then everybody names were different. It wasn't no same or
right, and it was like it wasn't the same style. Styles wasn't being mimicked. It was like everybody had their own style. DMX sounded totally different from Jay-Z, and Jay-Z sounded totally different from Tupac, and Tupac sounded totally different from Nas, or you know what I'm saying? It's like that. So, but at the same time, I'm learning to embrace y'all music a little bit more because I know you're not talking to me with y'all music.
Right.
So therefore, I'm not supposed to like it because I'm not supposed to relate to it because I'm not 16 to 25. But other than that, it's like certain cats I be fucking with, like Lil Baby, I fuck with him. He be snapping. You know what I'm saying? He don't stop. Like, there's no pausing.
He don't got no type of cadence you saying.
Yeah, he just go. Yeah. When that beat drop, that nigga just spit and he just keep going. His hooks is long as hell. It reminded me of myself because I got a hook that's about. It's a hook, but that shit about 10 bars. I swear to God.
Ain't no limit to no hook though.
I got a 10-bar hook.
Ain't no limit to that hook though.
And with me, it's like when I used to write with no beat. I write in a silent, quiet room, no beat. So whatever beat, motherfuckers
that they put on,
I find a way to make it fit.
I think that's a smart way to do it.
I was different. Like, I ain't wanting motherfuckers to touch my notebooks. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want niggas to read my lyric books because I write in different structure than everybody. Everybody write in bar form. Not me.
So how do you write? Like straight full
paragraph essay form.
Okay, I say something.
I put the bar there, you know what I'm saying, to let me know
but it don't
where the
line
bar's
up.
at. But it's not lined up like other niggas lined up.
Okay.
Let they shit. My shit be like,
paragraph.
nigga wrote an essay.
Because if I look at them, like, how the fuck this nigga rapping this way?
And I'm telling you, it's the beat. Whatever the beat is, I find that melody, rock that bitch, and then you just ride that bitch. You just ride that bitch. That's another thing that disappointed me about not just y'all generation, but our city, our local artists. It's like y'all don't put no emotional content in y'all lyrics.
Example,
it sounds like y'all read. It sounds like y'all reading off the paper. It don't sound like conversation.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Like free.
Yeah, okay. And it's like, damn, everybody sound like T Grizz. Nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? It's a flow, and it's going towards that's going to be the Detroit sound. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to that New York sound because all my top niggas is from New York or was New York born. Like my all-time favorite MC is Rakim. No one would ever eclipse Rakim ever because he changed how niggas rapped.
Okay.
Because before Rakim, it was that to the hip, it was that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't gonna say bullshit.
You know what's crazy though? Like that song, like it's just crazy how like beats sound different over time. Like
yeah,
it's amazing how it is. So like now right now we using more samples for a song than ever.
Yeah, I mean, well, know why? Don't nobody play instruments no more. Mm-hmm. It's all digital computer shit. Niggas is not playing instruments. Back in the day, niggas was playing instruments. That's why I fuck with the Roots. Cause that nigga Quest, that nigga's best drummer I've ever seen. Like, this nigga is bad as hell.
But live, listen to live, that dude give a different vibe of music.
Who?
Live instruments.
Yeah.
It make a whole different sound.
Yeah, because it's the...
And it really be alive.
It's the organic sound. It's not digital. There's nothing wrong with the digital. But then again, it's like, yo, it's 2022. How many real musicians are left? That's composing music.
But I think everybody should learn how to play an instrument though.
See?
Like one instrument I really want to play.
I wanted to play the drums, but
I did that in elementary, but it really would. I didn't perceive that. I didn't perceive that. I always want to play piano though.
Who your top 5?
R&B, rap, hip hop, or it don't matter what you got to say.
Rap, hip hop. Your craft. Who your top of your craft. And it's okay to put you in that 5. If you don't put yourself in that 5, well, I won't say that, because a lot of people don't. I would put myself in the 5 because I'm just that much of a competitor.
My top 5. It's kind of all over the place too.
Okay.
Really gotta go off. I do go off the beat, so it's a mixture category, man. I can say honestly, Nip for sure.
Okay. I fuck with that. I fuck with that.
I fuck with Rick.
Okay.
I like Rick.
I like his flow. I like his flow.
I like his flow. I like the vibe that he
creates with his shit.
And in the way he can kind of switch it up a little bit too.
Okay. I like that Nip selection. I like that Nip slot. Nip, he definitely motivates me when I hear his music.
Yeah. This kind of crazy. Okay, if I can do R&B, I'll put a little R&B in there. From an old era, I'll say Mary J.
Okay.
We're gonna make this the same number though. For the new era, it's crazy because we really ain't got no singers for real.
Yeah.
Now than back then.
Yeah, we did an episode we called has R&B died? Because it really ain't that much R&B. Ain't nobody serenading no more.
I'm saying that.
That Chris.
And me just growing up in that era where it was doing all that.
Yeah.
Them bitches was banging.
Yeah, because you came up in the 90s. You came up in the...
They do got a point though.
The golden years of R&B.
Like nigga the screaming at you when you in your mood in the shower, you screaming your heart out. That type, you don't get that.
If you ain't, you know what I'm saying, reached out.
You already know.
To imaginary air, you ain't R&B in it.
Hey,
you know what I'm
stretching your
saying?
neck out driving.
You ain't R&B in it.
No.
Like right now, I don't really see one motherfucker that's really holding down on the R&B tip to me. That's motherfucker Bruno.
We got a debate about this.
He's the new R&B king right now. I know he got that pop little sound a little bit.
You think he another Prince like?
But he R&B. No, he got his own.
Because Bruno, because they both can do like rock and roll ish, but R&B too.
Yeah. I fuck with Bruno Mars sound. I fuck with how he get down. I fucks with that.
That new.
I've been fucking with Bruno.
What's the group they did?
I've been fucking with Bruno since when I was like, you know what?
And just like you talking about Bruno, you do gotta put that. You do got
that Holy Grail motherfucker hook was like, you know what? I fuck with this nigga Bruno. Cause he was like that shit. You can hear the content in it. You can hear that emotional content in that motherfucking hook. Like
what surprised me was that album that he did with them. What's the group? When they did the Wide Open, but the album he made, it's like he went back in the past in like the 80s and kind of created that whole sound. That shit was crazy. I said that nigga genius.
Yeah, because that song with Cardi, that was fire. That had an 80s hip hop little wop to it. That was fire.
That nigga killed that.
That new shit from I think it was from last year or year before last. That Smoking Out the Window. That shit busting. Nigga,
but you listen to the lyrics of that shit though.
Yes, bro, that shit's hilarious. that's what I'm saying. That's why when I listen to music, I'm listening to the beat and I'm listening to what motherfuckers are saying.
Bruno was talking that shit though.
Hell yeah, like
back how that music was back there talking shit.
I'm gonna tell you who used to talk that shit and motherfuckers didn't give him credit for it. Motherfucking Andre 3000. Go back and listen to that motherfucking yeah. He was talking that real motherfucking shit. Like, motherfuckers wasn't paying attention because of the tune. Motherfuckers wasn't paying attention to what he was saying. That shit get dark, and it get dark real quick. Well, I ain't gonna say dark.
I'm gonna go back and listen to it.
I ain't gonna say dark. I'm gonna say real. It's a realistic message behind it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And he's saying it like, y'all don't hear me, y'all niggas just want to sing and dance. But in them verses,
Andre Cole too.
In them verses, he dropping some real motherfucking heat.
I'm gonna go back and listen to it.
Hell yeah, that's why Eminem put him in his top 10. Cause Andre said some real motherfucking shit on niggas. Like I put Pusha T in my top. He in my top 10.
I try. I gotta listen to his album just to hear
with Pusha
how, because I didn't grow up on him, so I would do one of the.
I fuck with Pusha T. Yes, you did. You just don't know him.
I put Kendrick in
you only know him as the Clips.
I don't think for real either.
That Grinding. That was their first joint. And then that song with Lil Wayne and Baby, that What Happened to That Boy. That verse was crazy. What do you say? Another soul lost, had to make his eyes match my red colored Porsche. Ugh. The rims match, of course. Blood hit his Timbs. It reminded me of them. Something, wrist so chiller, gun in the same palm, a gorgeous killer. It's like, man, this nigga is clowning. He was like, put your yap before I get to clapping, have your body parts mention and matching. It's like, man, this nigga crazy. That was crazy 6'7". Yeah, that Pusha always been coming with some fire bars. Always. And he body Drake. So that elevated him to the top 10 because he body Drake. Like, no help from nobody. He just had 2 beats from Kanye. Matter of fact, no. Matter of fact, I don't even think that was that it? Kanye beat that OJ? Who did that beat? The Life of OJ, because that second disc was off the motherfucking Jay-Z Life of OJ beat. So I'm like, is that an easy beat? But either way it go, just going crazy. I fucks with that nigga, bro. I trust him. I fucks with Pusha T is cold.
Would you put Kendrick?
For sure.
I would too.
For sure.
I would too.
I knew he'd show up like Rap City in the basement.
What
up, bro? What up, bro?
Good.
Well, yeah, I'm definitely fucking with Kendrick. That's his boy for sure. My brother Mike boy like
I'll say this. Kendrick, he creative. He really creative, and his visuals, that shit.
Yeah, he got some crazy. Yeah, he got some crazy visuals in his videos.
But I really didn't get up on him for real until Pull Up.
Okay. Yeah, I've been fucking with him since he first came. Yeah. When he first came out, I didn't think he was gonna evolve to what he has though. I thought he was gonna taper off like Fresh Montanas of the world, shit like niggas like that. But Kendrick a beast.
Did you hear the last album that he did?
I didn't get a chance to hear it, but I did get some mixed reviews. I got a trusted homie as far as music go. I got a trusted homie was like, bro, that ain't it. He highly disappointed in Kendrick. Because he like Kendrick is iconic. And I quote, he's on the iconic star level.
Yep, he is.
So for you to come out with a double CD, every song got to be heat. And then he was like, it ain't.
Hell yeah,
he like that ain't. He like it ain't. He like that ain't it.
Go listen to it.
He said that ain't it. But we talked about that a couple episodes. We were saying that me and Mike were saying like, well, in my opinion, it ain't been a lot of good music been coming out this year. There's been a lot of flopper-doppers coming out like that Beyonce. No, that ain't it.
Like
that Drake, that ain't it. That Kendrick, like I said, mixed reviews, trusted niggas like that ain't it. I am. That Game, niggas is sleeping on.
I didn't know he dropped.
Yeah, you gotta take that Black Eminem song, that one track when he take the shot at him.
About that.
Take that one song off the album, that bitch busting. Take that one song off the album. Anything else on that shit, heat. I watched that. I said watch. I listened to that motherfucker Paint with my cousin.
Like 7 minutes long.
Like 7, anywhere between 7 to 10 minutes. You know, Game, when he get to popping off at somebody, it's gonna be a very long ass track. What up, Mikey? What's the word on the street?
Shit, it's raining.
Yeah.
Wet.
Michael Village, B.Hop. I said B.Hop, B.Hood. Michael Village.
Michael Village.
He made it. I did say that shit too at the beginning of the show. Like, you know, like he ain't here. Life happens. If you show up, you show up like Rap City in the basement. But if not, he'll be here next week. So it was all good.
That's what I need to do. Go back and watch all the rap series.
I fucking dozed off.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was good. See, back then, like
Been up since 4:30.
BET was
I
the
know how
shit
they
back
do,
then.
man. You said what? I'm sorry.
BET was the shit back then. Cause you had Rap City the Basement, you had 106 in Park. Them shits was fire back then. Like,
How did you feel when that shit eliminated? I was kind of hurt because I was watching that shit every day. I ain't gonna say hurt,
I ain't really.
but
by then, shit.
They had ran his course.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It pretty much ran its course. They made some errors with recasting. They should have just.
I think that's where the problem lied at.
Yeah, they should have
just
just paid motherfuckers what they asked for, because y'all the reason why the shit popped. So just means they do. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? It was cool.
You had the box. Remember the box?
Yeah. Yeah, that was the first.
Box?
That was the first on Jukebox.
It was a channel on
Jukebox.
Barton Cable. This is when Barton Cable was popping. It was a channel where you could order music videos. You call in and you order the music videos.
Yeah, that's the only thing they
punch in
hear.
the number that's on that video. Yeah, people was just calling in and ordering videos all day after day. Sometimes it'd be the same fucking video.
That shit was like
50
50
goddamn day. When Me So Horny came out,
that shit was like 50 cents or $1 or some shit like that.
Back to back.
Yeah, and that should have come on your cable bill.
When Michelle came out with Ice-T.
All they played was music videos. That's all it was, music video. The whole shit, music video.
Did y'all like MTV?
This was before MTV.
I'm saying, did y'all like MTV?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I didn't watch too much MTV like that.
Yeah, I did.
Nah, for real, I did.
I did.
But
every now and
they showed the same video.
Every now and then they played the hip hop video, but back then it was mainly rock.
They showed the same videos.
Yeah,
it was mainly rock.
Back then,
Red DMC was the first thing to be on MTV. To have a video played on MTV. Hip hop. Red DMC was there, Walk This Way shit.
Did you bring some music?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
So they can hear, or either that, or you could just let the people know what platform they can get your music from.
You can go
either or
on Instagram. MFKNBHOOD _ motherfucking B.Hood. That's the Instagram to find on there. Apple B.Hood BHOOD on there. One of the songs I just did, Bad Weather, I got the video and the song. I got
right, that's always like you can connect to the Bluetooth and play them jumps.
So you
love to hear some bars from B.Hood. I know I want to hear some bars. I want to see what you working with. Your style of rap.
So yeah, I just dropped this one.
Okay.
I say it's one of my favorites because it's a different sound. It's like I'm upcoming, so I'm still finding my craft, my ways through it. But it's like every time I do a song, my flow, everything change. I find the cadence and all that.
Right.
So I say this one my favorite. The video is nice. It's just a different. It's like my lane.
Okay. Okay.
And the vibe I am, like I'm chill, so it's a chill beat.
Okay. Right, because my lane was that similar path was rock camp, the slow tempo beats. Those I really fucked with, cause I could take my time and really get my bag lyrically with some slow tempo beats.
I'll let y'all listen a little bit of it. But yeah, YouTube B.Hood. Or you type in MKFN B.Hood on there, on Instagram now. And YouTube. So I got Bad Weather. I got Las Vegas I did last year. I got a video of that. Shout out to my homeboy Rose Gang, Ace. That was the first video I did with him.
Let's see.
When I started dropping and stuff.
Oh, yeah, we about to get you together right now.
Yep.
I'm about to go on there right now. Let's see.
The colors is crazy though.
Yeah, we about to get you together
I'ma
right now. You said
The colors I put on is crazy.
B.Hood is.
Let's put vibe with it. B.I.B. Weather. Yeah, that one right there. This more like some cruise you just fall type.
Flex.
But that yellow go crazy though.
Got test on my body, dread head on my body. Shooting straight to the moon. Yeah, got them exotics. How to cut niggas off. They got too chaotic. Too much in my pocket. Like give me $1. Had a couple setbacks. Roll up, got it right back.
I was in the A on this one.
Don't wanna soundtrack. They ask for my ID. This is my lane, don't believe me. Yeah, if I follow the yellow and roll, young niggas gon' see me on TV. These just the number one thing. Loyalty running my veins. Blood really don't mean shit. I never fuck with you through pain. Big flash is nice. I'm really all into the price. You can really make the baddest bitch. Personality got me tight. I could look good in Walmart fit. Baby girl gonna bite. Good job with benefits. Everything be alright. I can hit up the crew whenever them niggas out with some time. I'm just gonna show them love that every somebody seconds is mine. Born in the winter. My heart is so cold. Don't need to read all I need is blue faces. A bottle of liquor. Had to cut to the shade so I can see pictures. Had to embrace, cause everything's different. Niggas so quick to hate.
I'm
Too
saying,
much they
that live
feelings.
grid is
What's wrong
crazy.
with y'all? We my niggas.
That live grid is
Make
crazy.
these figures. Hey,
That
real
live
men
grid
we
going
love.
stupid.
Get it, girl. We keep it with the flying dub. The wrong lady, we don't give a flying fuck. I'm holding on back for sucking that ass. I don't fall in love. Make anything happen. I'm being chick and go beyond my buzz. I'm sipping and coasting on me and my
I don't even like
so
beats like that. But this beat is important.
Yeah, that'd be hard to sell.
That make you want to get a Jeep.
Yeah. That'd be retarded.
Yeah, that was popping.
Yeah, I like that.
That sounded like something.
I like that. That's
It
motherfucking
sounded
B.Hood.
like something that would be played on the radio.
Hell yeah, that's motherfucking B.Hood shit. I can hear that shit on motherfucking. On the Hot 97. Yeah.
Look, don't be high, put this on, you be jamming.
You get a nice
Yeah,
sound.
that is
That
like
flow, like-
for real. That is a nice little cruising jump for real.
Mm-hmm.
Cruise around the city with the shorty and shit.
Watch
for
your
sure.
car that shit too.
Hell yeah, for sure. You could definitely. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. Had the sounds blasted, you be drying your shit off,
Hell
armor
yeah.
all of it.
So I was like, damn, that'd be hard as fuck. That was some dope ass production too on that video.
It was.
Where was
I ain't gonna lie.
where was it shot at?
I was in
Here?
Georgia.
Oh,
No.
Georgia.
Yeah, because I had a family trip.
Yeah, she was in the
Okay.
A with it.
While down there, I'm like, shit, might as well.
Right. Get some footage, get some free shots.
JW Flicks. Yeah,
Get some
from
motherfucking
Georgia.
shots.
Yeah.
Shit.
Shout
Right.
out to
Hell yeah, go down there and get some shots in.
That shit's hard.
Hell yeah, that shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a dope ass, nice little beat. Like now that cadence right there, I can't get that. I can't get that because I can't get that mumble rap. I can't get that.
So it's
Like,
crazy because when writing it, it sounds good, but when it comes to the recording part, it's like different for some reason. So I have to find that cadence again, how I wrote it, versus you saying it because I'm writing it.
Do they have to add to it, or do
It
or is it
depends.
all?
I mean, yeah, that's that
you know how
delivery
they
shit.
make it
'Cause,
like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Make it like
I can't
you say
get it
something like
that.
twice, but it kind of like fade off, and then It's kind of hard to explain.
Oh, that comes in mixing down.
Yeah.
You can get it. See that's
and like repeating.
some
Repeating like
niggas.
the last word that's said.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Or the last whatever few words.
Like some niggas process I don't really like. Like I'm like the baby type nigga.
40
right?
got that good.
Just let me get in the booth. Let me spit the whole motherfucking joint out.
Yeah, put the beat on.
No, but when I get in the booth, put the beat on.
Oh, whatever beat you choose.
Let me spit the whole motherfucking shit out. If you need me to stack it, I'm only gonna stack it one more time. I don't need to stack the same motherfucking verse 4, 5, 6 times. I find that shit kind of redundant, in my opinion. So when motherfuckers, that's their process. I respect it, but I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Just 2 times, ad lib, move the fuck on, man. We don't need to be in this bitch 6 hours for one song.
Right.
Pop prove that shit. Nigga, let me, especially if I know my shit, just let me spit the whole motherfucking shit all the way out. I'm talking about the whole song, the hook and everything. Let me do the whole shit, nigga. Because if I know it through and through, I'm gonna get it through and through. I'm like, nigga, trust me. They like, man, just spit just the first verse. I'm like, oh man, this is about to take forever because I can do the whole motherfucking shit, spit it again, ad lib. Nigga, and I'm out the door. You can do your thing with the mixing down, bro. Like, I'm gone.
2 takes and out.
2 sacks ad lib and I'm gone. Nigga, we can move on to the next track, or I can go home because I'm all my work done. Like, I don't need that. I don't need to spit this verse that many times.
So how many times you have to redo? What's the most you have to redo?
The most a motherfucker had me stack a verse was like 5 times. And I'm like, why?
Straight through, no error.
And he like, spit the verse, spit the verse, spit the verse. It's like, bro, why am I stacking so many times? He's like, because when we mix it down, man, it's going to give you more depth and range and all that shit. I'm like, man, my voice deep enough, bro. Like, 2 times, mixing the bitch down, nigga, let's keep it moving.
They want to make sure.
Yeah, they want to mess that shit in. Yeah, I know. So I get, like I say, I respect their process and just, whatever.
You said 2 take out.
I'm just going to spit it how many times you need me to spit it, and we going to keep it moving. But if I was running this motherfucking station and I was paying motherfucking studio time fee, they 2 times stack and we out this bitch, bro. Money is time, time is money, bro. I ain't got time to be up in here just stacking, bro. Fuck that.
I feel you. That nigga, I need my time.
Yeah, that was nice cut. That was a nice cut. Like, I've been trying to low key gas AP up and get back into spitting.
Man.
Low key, I keep nudging him and shit. Keep pulling at his tail. Cause low key, that man got bars, bro.
He do.
He do. He just, his delivery a little different. Like the first couple of joints that, you know what I'm saying, Will played for me and shit, I was like, okay, I hear him, but it wasn't what I expected as far as his delivery. But his lyrics, hey, Weezy. I'm like, okay, hey, I hear you, my nigga, I see you. And then he just stepped away from me. I'm like, man, you gotta get back on that shit, bro.
Hey.
You gotta get back up on that shit, bro. Shouts out to AP, man. Get back in the motherfucking studio, B. Get back in the studio, B.
Not retiring either. I don't want to hear that. Man, he's like, I'm retiring. I said, no, you can't do that. Bro.
Get back in the studio, B.
Man, shout out to my nigga AP. He got some songs.
Like, Will. Like,
when he first coming up, when I know him, that nigga.
Like, it was no cap. When I spoke at Will's birthday, like, I really been knowing Will since kindergarten, like, for real. Like, that's my motherfucker one, my nigga. Like, we 30 years in the game, like, for real, 35 now. Because, nigga, we 40. That nigga 41. Like, yeah, we was, like, 6. When I met Will, like, 6 years old. Because we had just moved over there on,
shout out to Will, man.
West Chicago and Decatur. Yeah, shouts out to Will. Shouts out to West Hale. You know what I'm saying? That shit hard niggas for the motherfucking world when we get older, nigga. There's a lot of bullshit over there. Man. And nigga Mike, Nigga Mike used to chase so many bitches on that block. I'm sorry, I don't mean to call them that. I'm sorry, because I do know them. No, Mike used to always tell us to go outside. Because, you know what I'm saying? Somebody about to fall through. Because he older than us. You know what I'm saying? He was like 16. Yeah. Mike like 9 years older than me. So, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, you know, when we wanted to play and shit, he like, man, y'all niggas go outside and play. Because I want to play, but y'all can't play what I'm playing. Y'all niggas too young. Nigga, like, what you talking about? He had chicks coming through, nigga. Like,
Had to go.
he was like, just don't go off the block.
They ain't gonna be here long.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, childhood was great. And that was, you know what I'm saying, in that area. That was in West Hill. That's where I met my best friend were. And it will.
That's where I met
In
my
West
best
Hill.
friend. Met my best friend too, right around the corner on Shaker.
Yep, in West Hill. Yeah, we did.
He been my
So-
best man. I've been his best man.
Think about that.
It's history.
So how many? Out your whole childhood. Cause I noticed like when people get older and stuff, it's crazy that we know so many people back then. But when you get older though, people just
Yeah.
Because everybody grew up to be different.
Yeah, everybody grew up and they get to walk in their
It just be
paths.
wild to think about like, damn, I had all these.
Some of them move out of state. Like, I got so many homies that have moved out of state. Like,
That's good though. That's good visitation.
It's just a
I
combination
seen them
of
since
all.
high school because they moved out of state.
It's a combination of a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them I'm gonna fuck with because they on the path that
Nigga,
detrimental to my motherfucking situation.
We moved 8 times in 8 years, so I was
Yeah.
always making new friends.
Hell yeah, we moved a lot.
Always making new friends. You know what I'm
But
saying?
it's crazy though. Like sometimes you think back then.
And I'm
like,
pretty
damn.
sure some of them didn't pass, some of them didn't move out the state. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just,
It just be crazy how
it's just everybody living their own little life.
it's crazy how life goes. Like you
Hell yeah.
really sit there and think about it.
Hell yeah, I done seen the world change. I ain't gonna say the world, I'm gonna say the city. I done seen the city
City
change.
change?
I done seen the city change 3 times.
What you think the city is right now? How would you
We not what
kind of
we
classify?
we not what we used to be.
It's in the middle. It's in the midst of being gentrified.
We still got that.
Like in 10 years, you're gonna see a
We still
mad.
got that reputation because it's Detroit, but Detroit not like that no more.
Yeah, it is.
Not like back in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, it is.
Think
Yeah,
it's
it
the same?
is.
It's some
Yeah,
new
it
shit
is.
now.
They
It's
just,
some
they
new
more
just
shit
than
jack.
now.
They just jack you for different
That was born in the
shit.
80s, right?
Oh,
Like
I was born in the
80s.
70s. I was born in the 80s.
Okay.
They just jack you from different shit. You know what I'm saying? When me and you was coming up, like they was jacking you for your shoes, for your old motherfucking starter
I mean,
jacket,
shit. Some cases, they
triple
shit still
fat goose
happen.
coat. Nowadays, motherfuckers ain't jacking you. If they,
That's what I'm saying.
if
It
they
was a
jack you,
jacket.
it's for your
Rob
bread.
got his,
Yeah.
Rob got his Jordans jacked.
Yes,
So
that
back
was
then-
back then.
back
Back
then was
then,
material things.
they're like they come
He
about
get
the
shot at,
days.
but nigga pulled out a shotgun in broad daylight, like one of them.
Yeah,
So back then, they was really,
like they come about them shoes. If you had a starter jacket, come about them starter
So
jackets.
y'all stuff back in the day was basically clothes for real.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
material shit.
Yeah.
Because a lot of motherfuckers couldn't.
Nowadays,
Us is
nowadays they
everything.
want the bread. You know what I'm saying? Really?
Yeah,
They don't pretty much want your clothes. They want the bread.
No,
Nigga,
they don't
let's
want
go.
no clothes.
Nah,
Unless they breaking in your house.
the shit,
They taking your shit, you know what I'm saying, going to your closet.
the shit now is the motherfucking snatching the yays off niggas' face. Nigga, I
They
say,
been doing that.
man, I know,
They've
I
been
know,
doing that since 2003, 2002.
I know, nigga. I
My boy
say,
Ernest moved out of Detroit and moved
Because of
to
that?
Baton Rouge because of that.
Damn.
nigga, I say,
Nigga,
nigga, snatch nigga.
he was walking with his girl. Walking with his girl.
Like face to face, you seen that shit.
Nigga, I'm sitting there because I'm hustling. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the transfer center, nigga. I'm hustling. Woo woo woo. See niggas get on the bus, and this nigga he just standing behind my man's, and he was just standing a little bit too close. And I'm just like, something about to happen, bro. Something about to happen. You can't be like, hey, you can't do that. Man. You gonna get fucking slaughtered out there. But as soon as my man went in his pocket, put his money out to pay his fare, my man was just like, took the bitch right off his face, like my man did in that video at the corner. Took that bitch right off his face and got the fuck on. By the time my man realized what the fuck happened, turned around and stepped off the bus, my man was halfway off the motherfucking joint, nigga. He was gone, nigga. It's like, hell no. Right off. Nigga, smooth, one smooth motherfucking motion.
That nigga Ernest
got your shit.
My boy Ernest was walking with his girl. Nigga walking towards the two niggas, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how they put this shit together so quick, but they about to go in Little Caesars. Nigga walking towards them, walk past them, slaps his girl on the ass. Get my boy attention. So my boy like, dog, yo, what the fuck? Another nigga come up behind him, hit him in the head with the gun, took his yaggies. They both take off.
Hell,
Hey, you can still get robbed.
That nigga moved out of state on that. On that note, he
it has calmed down a little bit. It has calmed down a little bit. I know.
Is that party or that valuable, man? That shit crazy.
Like,
niggas gotta have.
my boy,
I
my
see
boy
now
paid
town
$1,500
change. Like, I remember doing security when they built Popular. And that bitch was just the frames. I used to get on the bus to see the motherfucking Comerica Park being assembled. I stood there, watched the crane, put the motherfucking big ass bats on top of that bitch. Like, damn, this bitch gonna be sweet. I remember the building that had a picture of Barry right there. That shit gone. And then they changed and had Grant on it. And they changed and put Irishman on it. It was like, it was a big ass mural, man. Like, big as fuck. Like that one they had in Cleveland with LeBron that said witness. Like that one. Like, but Barry had Barry doing a little jubilant in that Barry game. And he had his career season stats. And that was one of the dopest photos downtown.
We got that damn train on World War II now.
Yeah, now that.
No.
I mean,
now that.
You know what I'm saying? Something that wasn't here 20 years ago.
Like Joe Louis ain't there no more.
Listen.
Yeah.
Kobo has been transformed.
We got Little Caesars.
Where was Kobo Hall at first? Was it in the middle?
It's where it's at. It's exactly where it's at now.
They just
rearranged. They just changed the remodel on the inside.
Always been there though.
Yeah, Kobo Hall was always right there, and it was attached to Joe Louis. Where, well, I wouldn't say attached, but you can get to it.
They had Kobo Arena and Kobo Hall.
Yeah.
And it was right next to each other.
Yeah, that's it. I seen that shit come and go.
Kobo Hall, not even Kobo Hall no more. Kobo is what, TCF Center now or some shit?
Yeah.
The baseball field, the football field, always been there.
Yeah, the motherfucking Tiger Stadium gone. I remember that bitch was up. I remember they told that Tiger Stadium.
Tiger Stadium.
Not Comerica Park.
Comerica Park.
Tiger Stadium at?
Tiger Stadium.
At that same spot?
Tiger Stadium was on Trumbull.
Michigan and Trumbull.
Yeah, it was on Michigan and Trumbull.
They tore it down now, but the field is still there. It's still there. They use it for Little League games now. But the field is still there, but the stadium is gone. Comerica was built in what, 2000? Opened 2000, 2001? Something like that?
Damn.
Was it like 99?
Yeah, 99, 2000. Yeah, 99, 2000.
The Lions didn't always play in Detroit.
And then Forest Field opened up in 02.
Pontiac Silverdome.
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
They got to do
playing Auburn Hills and shit.
Yeah, Pistons played in Auburn Hills. So.
Yeah, so
the Red Wings and the Tigers was the only ones that still played in the city. Yeah.
Getting the job changed.
What you mean?
Like, you used to have your feet used to have to go hit that pavement.
Right. You had
to go to them bitches and apply. Now everything online. You ain't gotta leave the crib. You could apply for 10 jobs and ain't even got out the bed.
What?
Yeah.
Real shit. You had to get out there. You had to go on the yellow pages and call companies and see if they was hiring. Go up there, put in the application. You had to work to get that job. Nah, nigga, you eating Cheerios, nigga. Putting in applications. So y'all generation, y'all literally got the world right here, in y'all motherfucking hands. Like y'all can get any
That
and
shit's scary,
everything
though.
right there.
That shit's scary though.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like what Uncle Ben told Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. Use that shit to your advantage.
That's why.
Like you are.
That's why us
You
older
using that shit to your advantage.
Us
You
older
know what I'm
crowds
saying?
and
Using that shit to
us
pump your
older
music
heads,
independently.
we know how it was before social media and all this.
You had to spin a phone.
We know how it was.
You had to spin a phone.
So we can deal with some of this shit a lot better than others. Some people can't deal with not having a cell phone.
Like
they go crazy. You know
like
what I'm saying?
your world was different back then. You were an independent artist. You would be out there like motherfucking Master P and motherfucking E40 was. Niggas selling tapes out the trunk of their car.
CDs.
You did?
But by the time I was...
That just it though. That generation ain't about record sales. Yeah. It's about streams now. Yeah. It's about them likes and shares. It ain't got nothing to do with they record sales. They ain't even making records no more.
So back then, record sales, y'all was getting...
That's how they was getting paid. Because the CD was $19.
But that's what I'm saying.
If the CD $19, the record label get the vast majority. They getting like $17, $18, depending on how your deal was structured. You know what I'm saying? The first nigga that was getting $1 album was Hov. So if
like
CD's 19, yeah, sold in stores like Sam Goody's, these music stores. Sam Goody's, motherfucking Best Buy had a music section.
I remember CDs and stuff.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? The CD was $19. The record label get $19. So and after that, they pay the producers and all that shit from that. And Jay-Z get $1 per album. So if he sell 10 million albums, he get $10 million. Y'all get 10 million views. Y'all get like 100,000. You know what I'm saying? The currency is different. But you still eating though.
Right.
And then you can eat even more because by the time you get to motherfucking 10 million views, somebody knocking on your motherfucking door like, yo, we want you on this, we want you on that. You know how to act. Mm-hmm. You have thought about acting. Get you in commercials and you know what I'm saying? You get them sponsorships and shit like that and eat even more.
But it's great that them numbers don't seem like it don't add up. Like, damn, how many views, streams I gotta get to get this amount of money?
A lot of motherfuckers buy they
yeah.
I know.
See, and I'm holding strong. Cause I don't want to do it. I want the show to grow naturally and get 10 million motherfuckers watching off of just motherfuckers watching. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Instead of me buying some motherfucking motherfuckers like, let me click on that. They got a lot of subscribers. Let me click on that. Cause that's what happens. Motherfuckers be on YouTube.
I actually don't look at the motherfucking subscribers.
I don't look at the views.
I look at what they're talking about. Actually, what's the title of the fucking video?
Yeah. I look at all that.
Look at all that.
But I don't look at the views though.
Yeah, I look at all that shit. How many subscribers they got, and then depending on their content, I go on their page and see and do some research on their shit. What they really about?
I already know about.
I expect motherfuckers doing that shit on my page.
I understand.
Cause I check my analytics, nigga. That's how I found out that we got a viewer in Germany. Cause I'm like, cause it's a little, cause you know what I'm saying, on the analytics on the page you can see, you know what I'm saying, US or non-US shit. Like non-US, like what the fuck watching? Whoa. Like hell no. And then he commented and said he was watching from Germany. Shit, we was like, hell no, nigga. Like that shit paused the show. Like we just hit a milestone, bro. Like we just touched that side of the globe.
My cousin trying to call you, start some shit. Yeah.
Tell her, go on YouTube, type in King Ourself 7, and she know where you at. You doing the show.
Yeah.
You talking that sugar honey iced tea. We'll help me come up with the name.
What's the story behind that?
The original name is Detroit Talk Your Shit. And I ran it past my pops. And he was like, that's cool. But what if y'all like really take off? What if you know what I'm saying, get an opportunity to go national? That can't be the name.
It actually could.
And I'm like, again, I'm not really that experienced or known as far or knowing the full parameters of the podcast world.
Right.
So I'm like, okay. Spitball on Will, he was like, man, turn that shit to an acronym, nigga. He's like, nigga, make that shit funny, nigga. Sugar Honey Iced Tea. I'm like, that's brilliant. That's hilarious.
That nigga be saying some off the wall shit, bro.
That's my homie. Hell yeah, like
that nigga got my brain.
I can't say that. I'll tell you that story after the show is over because you know what I'm saying. This ain't Vlad TV.
This is a show on cable.
This ain't Vlad TV.
This is a show on cable. It's a car show called Bitchin' Rides.
Okay.
So how come shit couldn't have been
Bitchin'?
Bitchin'.
Okay.
Rides.
That's why. Not
so
bitches.
It don't matter.
Bitchin'.
Bitch is a bitch.
Okay. Bitchin' has a totally different motherfucker. Exactly.
Nah, it don't matter.
It has a totally different meaning.
Curse word. It's still a fucking curse word.
Sure did.
It don't matter.
What was it called again?
Bitchin' Rides.
Yeah.
Bitchin' Rides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet ass rides. That's what that shit means.
Can use shit. A motherfucker can use
cold ass rides.
Motherfucker use shit.
That's what that means. That's why I was like, now you was saying, now
it's a whole different song.
Now it was bitch in rides. I'm like, damn, they bold as hell. But yeah, but I get what you're saying. But
it's bullshit.
Again, I'm new to this. I ain't do no research to see if there's any nationally known podcast that got curse word in the title.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I ain't came across one.
You never know.
There used to be a show called The Best Damn Sports Show. You say, damn in the title.
That
you never got it damn.
That Ben got took off the list of words you can't say on TV. Because there used to be a slew of words you couldn't say on TV.
They always said damn on TV. Yeah. They always said damn.
Like you couldn't say motherfucker on TV at one point.
Not yet.
You couldn't say ass either?
You couldn't say bitch.
No.
We know you can't say bitch.
I still say it to this day.
TV now.
I still say this edited version line to this day. You seen Men's Society, right?
Don't kill me. I did, but I don't remember.
Okay. Do you remember Kane's cousin getting killed? Or right before they left the house to go get something to eat? If not, don't worry about it. I know this movie like a motherfucker. Well, when they was about to go get something to eat, and on the way out, the original line is, "Man, y'all motherfuckers hurry up. I'm hungry than the motherfucker." The edited version that they aired on TV when it came on those regular ass TV, it was, "Man, would y'all hurry up? I'm hungry than the mother's man." I died, bro. I swear. I'm like, a mother's man? I'm like, you know what? I'm using that shit.
They couldn't use nothing else
for eternity. And I still use that shit to this day.
The movies back in the day when you hear that, when you heard that cut, like that shit sounded weird.
They could have just said, man, I'm hungry, man.
I done heard mother sucker before.
They could have just
mother sucker.
Man, y'all hurry up.
Deleted that part out.
I'm hungry, man. They could have just did that.
You might as well do a clean version, straight through.
But that is clean though.
But not
I'm
with
hungry than the mother's
shit.
man. That's hilarious though. I loved it. That's a moment in TV history. I'm gonna take with me forever. I'm different. I'm a movie buff. Like
I wouldn't even have paid attention to that shit.
I am such a movie buff. I love them shits. Yeah, Harold. Deuce. That's the rapper I was telling you about.
What's up, Deuce?
He on there.
I heard about you.
Shouts out to Deuce the God. Yeah, you need to come back on the show, man. I need to hear a motherfucking freestyle from you, man. I need to hear a motherfucking 16 from you, man.
In y'all era, did y'all do the pins on the table?
Hell yeah.
I was just want to see how far it went.
And the lunchroom, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Motherfucker dropped that
You was born
motherfucker
in the
beat.
80s, right?
Yep, 82.
Okay.
Yeah,
So did it happen in the
my high school career was 96 to 2000. That was my high school career. So the golden years of hip hop was definitely my generation. Like, but the thing is, I'm starting to see similarities in y'all's generation
to y'all's
and ours, as far as like
in a way, our generation trying to get they soul.
The fabrics of y'all music. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all just having fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Most motherfucking artists, when they do interviews and shit, and they get to talk about their music and why they don't care about being the best lyricists or whatever, they're like, we don't care about that because we just having fun. Our music is all about fun. It's like, oh.
Why y'all niggas taking a serious hard.
Our shit was all about the craft. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was about the craft. It wasn't that's not necessarily like battling, but it's just, you know, who pen was better.
Mm-hmm. That's what I mean.
Yeah. Who can come with the hottest songs? Who can, like, Hove held niggas down for 8 summers straight with nothing but hot songs.
Number one.
Hits, hit after hit after hit. But the vast majority of the motherfucking hits really wasn't his songs. He stole them bitches from niggas that was on the label. He sold a ton of Milk Bleak songs.
That had features?
No, the thing is, he was the nigga that was featured on it when they recorded it. But because it was hot, he just boot gang was like, yup, this is my song. And because they on the label and they eat, they just rolled with it. You know what I'm saying? He got Seagull for a couple of tracks. Omar Sparks he got for that motherfucker. What was off the Dynasty album? That Give It To Me, that sweet, that funk, that nasty stuff. Give It To Me. That's Omar Sparks shit. He took his verses off the song. He just kept him on the hook, but took his verses off the song.
That's crazy.
Took that nigga shit.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit was hard though.
Hell yeah, that was Omar Sparks shit.
That shit was hard. You like the old Jay-Z or the new Jay-Z?
Both. I fuck with Hov, period. You know what I'm saying? Lyrically, I fuck with Hov. Even though he didn't stole a lot of niggas' lyrics. He just stole a lot of bars from
You think everybody steal lyrics? Or just,
in a way. You may put a different spin on it.
Right.
But no, I'm talking about our generation, you can't spit that shit bar for bar. And that shit fly. Hell fucking no. Nigga, you biting, nigga. No. You can't do that shit in our era. But y'all era, the Drakes of the world, he can do that shit and get away with it. And it's like,
do you think it's okay?
Hell no. Hell yeah. It shows you don't have a pen.
Okay. Honestly, yeah.
If half your motherfucking songs is another nigga song from the 90s, bar for bar, nigga, you ain't got no pen.
It's just, but it's just, it ain't the whole song. It's just maybe
a little piece. A
little piece of the song.
But it's still
nigga. But our generation,
maybe he just want to show like
no.
That shit happens in R&B.
No.
That shit happens in R&B. Chris Brown.
Okay. When you paying homage, you let it be known that you paying homage.
The whole guy song.
Okay. You saying?
But did he let it be known?
Chris Brown.
But did he let it be known in the song?
Chris Brown took a whole guy song.
Did he let it be known in the song?
He took a whole guy song.
Did he let it be known in the song? Let it be known?
Oh, I took this from guy.
Okay, like
how?
In the bar, they'll say like my nigga such and such said, and then say what they said.
No, he doesn't do that. No.
Okay, so that's that Drake shit.
He took. As I said,
fuck that.
He took a whole fucking.
I see R&B is different. R&B is different from rap.
That song.
Is that our R&B different?
No, R&B is different from rap.
Okay.
As far as that.
But that aspect.
Because in R&B, all you had to do was sing.
if you're R&B singer,
Rapping
you can
is
still an
different.
R&B
Yes.
song,
Rapping
but rappers can't.
Yes, R&B. All you had to do was be able to sing. Somebody else will write your song.
Right.
Like Smokey wrote 90% of the fucking
all the songs.
all the songs on Motown. That shit came from one
Nigga.
pen.
No, there was other writers. I watched the fucking Motown.
You right.
There was other Motown writers.
But the vast majority of them was Smokey.
But yeah, he had
like the Temptations.
That's why
Temptations.
That's why he's the most.
Smokey.
That's why outside of Ben Gore, he's one of the most
He the
famous motherfuckers
He the GOAT.
in Motown.
As far as songwriting, he the GOAT.
I think he got more money down than Ross.
But it's different
Black
because when you singing, somebody else will write your shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you singing and you ain't have to write the song necessarily. But hip hop and rap,
rapping you
gotta sharpen your motherfucking pen.
Yeah, I agree with that. You can't do that shit, bro.
Because all the motherfucking legends, they wasn't.
I mean, but
copying.
They wasn't doing that shit.
I don't see nothing wrong with starting out some bars, but then going a different way with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't mind
Now,
that.
if you switch up,
and not
if you switch up what I said,
but if you say it's different, but you saying word for
right?
word.
But if you switch it up to make it, you know what I'm saying, your own words, cool. But man, if I wrote it and I done said it, and then you done came back and said it after that, hell no.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking with that.
I got you.
I ain't fucking with that. Can't do it.
I just thought that.
But
I thought it was how Chris Brown did that shit like that. I mean, I like the song. The song sound good.
It's a lot of them though. There's a lot of them that did that.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of these R&B singers for real. They would like with rappers, if they put the words in example, but R&B singers, they really switched that whole line up to make it sound like what it was originally.
Yeah. See, and I blame R. Kelly for today's R&B.
Why you say that?
Because he started rhyming in his songs. He started just singing in conversationally. Like, he just make, like, the whole trapped in the closet shit.
That wordplay crazy.
Like, that shit's bananas. So, off of that, you get the Chris Browns. You get the, you know what I'm saying, the Jacqueeses. And these motherfuckers, that's the soft hip hop. That's really what it is. Cause y'all really ain't serenading. Y'all not serenading bitches no more.
No, and that's what we talked about earlier. Get it?
Right. Y'all not like singing a song and then making it feel like the women that's listening to it, making it feel like you are singing to them. They're not making music like that no more. I wish they get back to that shit.
Do you think there are artists that will come out to restart that shit, or you think that era is over? That
era is dead.
Damn.
That era is dead.
Somebody need to fucking come out.
Yeah, that era is gone
like that back
because
then,
it's like.
It ain't no
I would love to hear that shit.
It ain't no real music.
It don't sell no more.
The only ones that's making real music, Soul Sonic.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Soul Sonic and Bruno Mars. We talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
We was like, that's the only R&B. That's the only R&B shit. That's it. That's left. That's it. Fire.
In that line, yeah.
You heard Soul Sonic so hard?
That shit fire. That remake. That remake to the motherfucking the Love Train.
What's his name?
That shit fire.
It is.
Man, for a minute, I didn't even think that it was a remake. Man, that shit damn near sound like the original, nigga. Like,
it was just
like for real. Right. It was just little subtleties that made it their own. But as far as like they voice, they pitch, you know what I'm saying? When they were singing that shit, they sounded like the original band.
He was slipping on Anderson .Paak. Anderson .Paak, bad motherfucker.
Hell yeah,
listen,
smoking out the
whoever idea
window. That's my shit.
Whoever idea was for them to collab.
Thinking
That's my motherfucking shit, bro. That nigga said, I done spent about 45,000 up to Tiffany's. Oh, got a badass crib right around my crib like a Chuck E. Cheese. I'm like, this nigga Bruno tripping. I'm like, I ain't never heard Bruno talk like this. He getting all in his bag, got a cigarette in his hand, nigga. He smoking a cigarette in the video.
Stressing.
And then
It was like this bitch was like, wait a minute, is this Bruno for real?
Yeah.
He cutting up.
Hey, that nigga was mad as fuck.
That was Anderson .Paak.
This bitch still playing.
I'm like, hell no.
As hell.
That's my motherfucking shit. I listen to that song like maybe twice a week.
Yeah.
So that gotta be played somewhere.
Yeah. Don't.
That's just how you listen to it.
If I go on a road trip,
piss you off.
that shit definitely get played when I go on a road trip, nigga. What are you talking about, nigga? I'm cutting up for that bitch.
He did cut up.
They was cutting up in that joint. What's the song before that one? Or the song after that one?
They had the skating song. That was.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
Damn,
The
this
skating
what
song.
was that?
That shit was joint.
They had what was the first one?
The first album?
No, the first single out that they came out with.
They was purring.
Damn, it was
Man, that shit's fire, bro.
That shit sounded.
They dope as fuck.
Yeah.
They dope as fuck.
And they cleaned up on the award shows and the Grammys. You know what I'm saying? They cleaned up their album, kicked ass.
Hell yeah.
that
That's
nigga.
real music right
That
there.
nigga little entourage.
That's real music.
His background
Oh,
singers.
yeah,
that
but,
nigga got a crew, bro.
Yeah, I'm definitely starting to, and you know what I'm saying. The inspiration behind me
Leader
going
Dog.
back,
Yeah.
going back,
Leader
and
Dog.
being open minded with y'all style of music was that J. Cole Middle Child.
Leave the door open. That was the first single.
Oh yeah, that's just fire. But it was that J. Cole Middle Child. That shit made me like, you know what? Let me go back and re-listen with an open mind. You know what I'm saying? Don't be biased because of my generation. Just let me listen to it as if I ain't never listened to music before.
So if
As if I was
J.
y'all.
Cole, if J. Cole was born then in your era, would you put him in that era?
J. Cole come from my era. He come directly from Hope.
Okay.
Hope for him on originally.
I know that song.
Hey, did you hear J. Cole's verse on that Scared Money?
Nope.
Have you heard Scared Money?
Who wants Scared Money?
Nope.
Cole and who?
J. Cole, Moneybagg Yo, and
They was on a boat. It's a girl.
what's my man name? The gang. What's my man?
Fuck that song. I don't mean to be like that, but fuck that song, nigga. Did you hear that Rhino Isley 2 Chainz?
No, I didn't hear that.
That
shit yet.
the plug,
Hey, first off, Rhino making some money.
nigga. That song is straight heat.
I
That
heard
nigga
Rhino
say,
was talking that shit.
I'm the plug, baby.
I heard Rhino was talking
You
that
know
shit.
I got it. Man, that Rhino Isley go hard, bro. 2 Chainz, that shit go hard. I can't even play it because YouTube community they gone trip about playing that song because I don't own the rights to it. But that song go. I'm a man.
You said go. Rhino
I can't
talking that
believe
shit.
Rhino Isley is on 2 Chainz, bro. And it's fire. Like it's fire. Like legit fire.
I don't agree with Beyonce doing that shit to the Isley song either.
I don't like that song. I don't like that
I
shit.
don't agree
Never
with that.
did.
I don't like that shit.
I don't agree
Never
with that.
did.
I don't like that shit.
I feel like
That
it's
shit
some.
trash.
I feel like it's some songs you should.
I didn't like-
She wanna be.
I don't like the other remake she
She
did.
wanna be a fucking legend or
She a legend now.
No, she's not a legend.
Yes, she is.
No, she's
Yes,
not.
she is.
She ain't been out long enough to be
Yes,
a
she,
legend.
man, Mike.
No,
It's
she's not a
2022,
legend.
man. She been
They
out
got
since
like
she was
9
14.
She's not a legend.
Destiny Child was like 20
They had
years
that
ago.
run.
She's not a legend. Okay. She wasn't solo though either. She was sharing the stage then.
How many of them bitches is still making music?
Man.
You think it's a female era?
See,
now?
that's something that we need
As
to
far
talk
as
about.
rap?
That's something we need to talk about one show.
Honestly, yeah.
Why are we so?
Y'all can really take over the game, like
That's
for
something.
real. Cardi B gave y'all the motherfucking blueprint.
I got a topic
You
for
said
the
it.
goddamn
For
show.
real, she gave y'all the blueprint. Cardi B popping.
Why
She
are we
gave y'all the
so
blueprint.
quick to fucking goat motherfuckers all the time and fucking legend motherfuckers all?
Because she got the hits, bro.
So you saying
So
our
what?
generation is
She got the hits and the Grammys.
Michael Jackson had hits.
She got
By
the
time
awards to
Thriller
say so.
They weren't calling Michael Jackson a fucking legend when Thriller came out. They weren't calling him a legend.
I know, because at that moment in time, that was his first album.
But, no, that wasn't.
No, it wasn't. No, that was the second album.
I mean, the nigga, yeah. What about all them fucking?
That was only the second album.
Young ass Jackson days and all that shit. They still wasn't calling him a legend.
But by the time he came out with,
by
the time he came out with History,
about the time the 90s came, he was a legend in the 90s. But shit, all that shit he did before that.
I'm telling you, Mike,
Beyonce is a legend.
Beyonce a legend, dog. I'm telling you.
He did all that shit with his brothers.
She is. I'm telling you, she is.
Listen.
He had 2 solo albums before Thriller.
But that before I Let Go remake, I ain't like that shit.
We quick to call motherfuckers legends and goats too quick, too soon.
When she made that motherfucking
Before
I Let Go remake. Because this new shit, I don't like it. I don't like it.
It's crazy because
it got a techno.
She got the whole.
It got
audience.
a techno vibe.
She got
I like it.
Audience. She got a big audience.
It's like Drake shit got a techno vibe to it. It's like y'all trying to get techno popping or something like. Fuck. I don't like that shit.
Cut that shit on.
I don't like
Put
that
on
shit.
somebody else.
I don't like techno music.
What's up with your boy Yeezy?
Like Eminem say, nobody listen to techno. Yeezy is Yeezy, man.
Man, that nigga.
He ain't gonna stop till y'all stop buying his bullshit ass motherfucking shit. Them shoes is ugly. His clothes look like motherfucking plantation gear.
Yeezy.
Yeah, Kanye, cause man, I ain't rocking that shit, man. I ain't buying that shit. Fuck out of here, Yeezy.
My bad.
Yeah, that's Kanye shit.
This nigga got Floyd fan. This nigga got.
Straight.
This nigga got.
You seen them boots though?
What's his name? The Floyd dude that passed. He got his family.
Oh yeah, he about to get sued. He about to get sued. He about to get sued.
Saying outlandish shit, man. This is we coming out to say he say outlandish shit and he just do outlandish shit.
Dude says it's called Neo Soul, not that sound.
Soul?
Yeah, that sound that Beyonce and Drake got on there.
So what the fuck is the difference between Neo Soul? Neo Soul.
Jill Scott is Neo Soul. Neo is Neo Soul when he first came out. Music Soul Child is Neo Soul.
They changing Neo Soul.
So Neo Soul is basically music
like that new Diddy. Like that new Diddy. That shit trash. That get in your bag, stay in your bag. Get in your bag, stay in your bag.
That same song back in the 90s.
That shit is trash, bro.
I ain't heard it. I ain't trying to hear
it. These niggas, musically, these niggas falling off, bro.
You don't think we got it no more?
Music
ain't what it is.
A lot of them niggas,
it ain't them.
They getting fat.
It ain't them. It's the record labels. It's the record labels and them dumbing music down. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, all motherfuckers talk about is Percocets, foreigns, and money.
You want wordplay.
It's like, not just wordplay, but...
Not really wordplay, but...
I'm on some lyrical content. I want a message afterwards. I want to feel inspired or motivated afterwards. I don't feel motivated after listening to you talk about some you pop 4 Percocets and you just got a whole bunch of money to your ear. Like, that don't impress me, my nigga. Like,
I understand.
What is you doing with that money? You're buying Percocets. You're destroying yourself. That's not...
You on lean.
You get what I'm saying? But even though that Money Bag Yo joint talking about Link, that song is fire. I fuck with that song.
I think Moneybag got the coldest alias.
Better than Jeezy? No, better than 2 Chainz?
Yeah. You dumb as hell.
2 Chainz alias is crazy. Especially off that True Religion joint. It's crazy.
Ad-libs too.
Moneybag got the ad-libs.
I like his
that
flow.
shit just always fit with the...
And they said, I snuck on the plane.
I like his flow.
I snuck on the plane with perks in the thing of Tic Tacs. And then he said, I skated.
See, that's all they be talking about. It's like,
He snuck on the plane. With
Come on, man. I
with
come
some
from.
perks in the damn Tic Tac.
2 Chainz. His wordplay be cracking me the fuck up, dog. I like this.
Crazy. He been like that.
Like
he was like that. He was spit like that when he was City Boy. And he was when he was in Ludacris group.
Fuck with 40 though. You already know he might fuck with 40.
When he was in Ludacris group, at City Boy, he was spit just like that, bro. That nigga was just like some crazy shit, like throwing text like an NBA ref.
He be saying some stupid shit.
Yeah, it's like pulling text on my stomach like I threw him up and shit. Like this nigga just dumb as hell. He just like
And I wish a nigga would. I could get the cab.
His style wasn't ready for.
I thought that shit was stupid though when he first came.
He came out too early.
When he was coming out.
You think you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers wasn't feeling. Yeah, it wasn't his time. Motherfuckers wasn't feeling them like that. You know what I'm saying? It was enough for him to, you know what I'm saying, be on. Be heard. But it wasn't enough for him to be where he at now. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga flossing on niggas now.
Yeah, like, it be like that. It be like that. Because I remember Jim Jones said that ball run, he like, man, I wrote that shit 3 years before I dropped it. Like, because when I played, the niggas wasn't feeling it. The niggas forgot about it, nigga. I just dust that bitch off, nigga, and dropped that bitch, nigga. And niggas ate that shit up.
But he dropped it. He dropped it when he got home.
He re-dropped it.
Oh.
You can as an artist, you can re-drop music.
Yeah.
But he was like, when he first dropped it, nigga, that shit was
nowhere.
Didn't get off the ground. But I guess he probably changed the hook. And because of today's time and shit, you know what I'm saying? He came with the bowling, and that shit hit. And that it's just like comedy and shit. Like it just be little subtle shit. Like if you may not pop, change one word or change the delivery of how you spit it, it's a bust.
It's just crazy that he knew that song was gonna pop when that shit. He knew that shit was gonna pop then when he made it. Like he was confident in that song for him to let me drop this shit again because that was my shit.
Yeah,
and that nigga made money off of it.
Like the shit that I was telling you about when I wrote, when I used to write, how I used to write shit. I'd have been to open mics and did my joint, and every time it was off a different beat, same song. Swear to God, no cap, same song, different beat every time. But as long as it was slow tempo, it'll work. I could make it work. And I ain't never get booed off. I ain't never get no non-responses, no shit like that. Fear, bro. Well, when I get off, motherfuckers be like, damn, that shit was, hell yeah. I even got a couple little claps from the Ebony Showcase before they shut down.
It was a bar. Ebony's a bar.
Yeah, Ebony Showcase right there on 7 Mile, a little bit past Evergreen. No, before Evergreen. In between, a little bit past Southfield Freeway. Okay. It was like a little cabaret, little setup, bar type shit. They had a little open mic, old Miami, in the downtown area. That shit was dope as hell, nigga. That shit spilled outside because we just kept going. And then the owner was like, man, we about to close. Like, y'all take that shit outside.
You're partying outside.
And nigga, it wasn't even a party. It was just a cipher. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody who performed that shit, they performed that shit. And then at the end, you know what I'm saying? It's a cipher.
It's crazy because I want to actually see a real cipher. I did a cipher. Mm-hmm. I got that on YouTube. It's on. It's called 2K20 Quarantine Cipher.
That shit crazy. I love. Like, in order for me to freestyle, I would have to be in a cipher. Because in my opinion, my freestyle is trash. If it's just me. But if I'm in there with somebody freestyling, I can feed off of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna boost motivation to
yeah, not only that, because I'm like, I ain't about to be the wackest nigga in the motherfucking cipher. For one, that's for damn sure. And two, I can get material based off of what everybody talking about. You know what I'm saying? I can piggyback a little bit. Just to, you know what I'm saying, just to get me going. But just throwing me in there like battle rap, like, could you do that?
Hell no. I wish I could.
Why you say hell no? Cause that shit popping.
It is popping.
That's
That'll
the
be a challenge though.
that's the 101. No beat. That's just all you.
Listen, I applaud them for even doing that. That shit.
That shit
They
crazy.
wordplay.
That shit
They.
crazy. That shit
That
crazy.
should be too crazy. Like what the?
That shit be
It
crazy.
make you think twice, 3 times. Like what this nigga just say?
Could you do that shit, Mike? Could you get on stage on Smack? On URL on Smack, nigga? And battle rap Tay-Rock?
Do you think all that shit is written already?
Yeah.
If it
All that
is,
shit is written.
nigga, they memory is
You
incredible.
can tell that shit written. Because they'll stumble a little bit here and there, or they'll choke up a little bit here and there. That shit gotta be written. It has to be.
Sometimes they be forgetting shit.
Hell yeah, you write that shit and you rehearse that shit. You memorize that shit. How you want to spit it and all that shit. How you gonna hit niggas with it? Cause it's like punches.
Nigga.
Man,
you
that's
got a good ass memory to remember that whole shit.
Yeah, it's your shit. It came from your mind anyway.
Like damn. You saying that bitch like 20 times. So like
Hell yeah. You gotta practice that shit. That's how you be able to get in the booth and just spit the whole motherfucking song 2 times, ad lib and get the fuck on. Cause you done wrote that shit and you memorize it. So it's up here. You don't gotta go in there with your notebook. You ain't gotta go in there and read. It's up here.
I'ma use that 2 times out.
That's the best formula I had as far as like how I felt writing it, spitting it, going in the booth doing it. The 1 or 2 times I was able to go in the motherfucking studio, spit the first verse, the hook, second verse, the hook, and wrap it up.
And get the fuck on.
And get the fuck on. Like that shit felt good. All that extra stacking and shit.
That would be an achievement too. Like, damn, I'm doing 2 times versus 7, and that's a real achievement.
But I do understand why they do want you to spit that one verse so many motherfucking times. So it only make it even more behoove to be like, you know what, memorize it. So I ain't gotta go in this bitch with this notebook. I just walk in that bitch.
Some people punch in, punch out.
Like me a blunt, nigga, and just spit that shit like Wayne.
Like, don't put that shit right there.
Like it came off the top.
So back then, y'all mix. Well, nah. Well, with the tape mix and master back then.
Oh yeah, nigga.
Y'all had to redo the whole shit over.
No, it's just loop it.
Okay.
Put that bitch on loop.
Damn.
Yeah, put that bitch on loop so the beat can play continuously. And then you woo. Switch your verse. Come out of there. Listen to it. Go back in that bitch. Spit that bitch on.
So wait, this is my question. So back then, right? When people was recording, I think the time they was recording that if you mess up, you gotta do it all over again. Or that was
that's some motherfucking producers. But if you fuck up in the middle of the verse, you gotta start all over.
Okay. So how did they upload that in the system to make it a whole fucking?
Well, I never stuck around to see what was the end process
after
the verse. After I spit my shit,
like how they do it, they put 2 tapes.
I be sitting there and be rhyming. I mean, I be sitting there and be vibing and listening to everybody else spit their shit, and then I go home. But how it looked on the computer, it'd be like verse 1, verse 2, verse 3, verse 4, like that and shit. So they just mix it down.
So how do you do your style? if y'all, well, you say you can still do music though. You just do it one time for the one time.
So if I would,
yeah,
my homeboy dudes, I gotta honor that my word. He said the next time he come on the show, he was gonna spit something, and he was like, "Nigga, you gonna have to spit too." And I'm like, "Oh, man," and I was like, "All right."
It's crazy because this on the video I got that 2K20 quarantine. The cipher that we did, I brought a OG in there rapping. Cause he worked at my job or whatever, and he was like, "Man," I was just letting him listen to my stuff. He's like, "Man, that's hard," and he was just telling me like he used to be like, "Man, let's hop on this."
Like Lady T. Shouts out to Lady T. She was at that cipher. You may know her as a chick that was getting blazed by Exhibit in 8 Mile. That's Lady T.
Okay.
She was getting roasted by that nigga Exhibit in 8 Mile when they was working at the factory. And Eminem came out there and was like, enough jokes. That's enough, folks. This man cashed his whole check and bought one ho-ho. Roasted that nigga.
You know,
But thanks for coming on the show. Like when A told me he wanted to come on, I'm like, shit, hell yeah, for sure. Just you know what I'm saying. Let me know what's popping, whoop in the where. We love having people come on the show. You know what I'm saying?
on this one day, man.
We love to eat shits. But like I normally ask Michael, do he have any final words of the show? And you are here now, so do you have any final words about the show?
No, I ain't got nothing to say, man.
Yeah.
Man.
I love my brother Mike. I love my
Next
brother
week,
Mike.
Tuesday?
Yep, every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Every Tuesday.
What's up?
Oh man, long day.
I enjoyed this, dog. Make sure y'all follow me. Instagram, YouTube. But that beat do go hard, though. MFK and B.Hood. It kind of do sound like the original, though.
Dude, it's very similar. It's like, you know what I'm saying? The homie is like, he was like, I'm musically inclined. He like, I done heard that shit so much. He like, I just use my motherfucking, my sound. It's what I remember, and just try to, with the snares and all that, just try to reproduce as much as possible. And he got close as fuck.
So this part, that little part right there wasn't the original.
No, that's all him. That's all my
Well,
heart.
that nigga took them.
He did. Fuck out there, motherfucker. He made that beat so scamp.